So this fight scene between Soju and Chihiro is just cinematic. They're both bringing out each other's hidden potential, bro. I don't know who's gonna win because I want my boy Chihiro to win, of course, but Soju is on a different level. Chapter 17 of Kagurabachi. We start this panel off, Chihiro and Soju just disappearing after trying to attack each other. And we get this panel, this is probably the best panel in the whole chapter. Soju in reverse, Chihiro got his blade cloaked in all black, and everywhere around them is getting destroyed from the power surge from them, bro. I just love how Chihiro always just keeps this nonchalant face. Like he would rather be doing something else, like he's bored of it. Then we see Soju and Chihiro having a sit-down brunch with some sweets in the middle of the battle. You're just gonna sit down and chill. I think this might be like something they did slow down in their head, or they actually went down and actually had this brunch at this place. Soju's asking him about his dad, him being the son of Rukuhiro. Chihiro's like, bro, who told you that? He don't remember yelling it out. Soju still believes that enchanted blade were weapons of mass destruction. Obviously, Chihiro disagrees with that. And he yells at Soju about how dedicated his dad was to making the sword, maintaining them, and the love that and respect you had to show the blades. For a second, Soju was curious about his dad. He didn't want to know because he already had his assumptions and made up what he knew about him. He tells Soju, like, okay, if it wasn't made for mass destruction, why did the blade harmonize with me then? And then slaughtered. After hearing that, Chihiro attacks him and they're back at it, bro. Soju is just cloaked in his lightning attack. And then these fight scene panels just go 10 out of 10, bro. Soju dodges his attack from Chihiro and bring back his own. And then we see Chihiro's hand getting cut off. I'm like, damn. Luckily, we just learned in the last chapter that Char can heal people. Hopefully, she can heal my boy Char's hand Chihiro's hand because, bro, how you gonna be a swordman with one hand? Soju's impressed at how Chihiro basically sacrificed his arm just to change trajectory and impress how fast he is. Now they go back to a brief flashback of they're at the breakfast spot. Soju goes over each of the different attacks that Chihiro can use. Explains that at the speed he's going at now, his water and ice technique is basically useless and only really uses thunder attack. He decides to try to cloak his whole body in this lightning attack, but he had one consideration. He could only do this for 12 seconds. Right when he starts cloaking himself, look at this attack. Oh my God. The time going out of whack too. Soju is basically locked in. He's attacking Chihiro from the back. I'm like, bro, no, he lost a hand. Now you're going to really lose. This shit can't happen this way. Psych. Chihiro dodges it. Soju is just shook. Boy is literally the speed of lightning. Chihiro gets a little flashback about his father and tell him like, yeah, these swords are a tool for killing people. Tell him that he has to find his own answers through his own eyes. Then we see one of the Kunuminabi who's like, bro, these swords should not exist in this world. Like, they too OP. Soju basically did the best assassin group for the government dirty by himself, and he barely understands the sword as much as he would, like, with more experience. Chihiro accepts that Soju can have this opinion about his father, but he won't respect him. After that brief flashback, we get to see Chihiro actually cuts off Soju's arm now. So it's back in blood, bro. He got it back in blood. And he's about to put the final blow on him, too. Soju reacts, and he's about to... I'm like, yeah, they about to both take each other out. Soju dodges it by literally millimeters. His facial reaction just says, bruh, I seen it coming. Chihiro brings out his Kuro attack, and then he gets a brief flashback of his father. Soju, this is like the only time I've seen him shook. Like, look at his eyes, bro. You really think it's over for him. Finally, Chihiro slashes Soju. And most likely with this panel, look like he puts the final blow on him. Get that boy out of here, bro. Everything he did to that Char and her mom, countless others, he deserves this. Can't be a sword wielder, a chanted sword wielder at all. This chapter went crazy, though.